What do I want and what must I do to get it? What do I want and what must I do to get what I want? This is the question that we are going to be asking ourselves today, and we are also going to be helping ourselves to answer that question as well. Welcome back. I'm Nova Win on I Am Wealthy. We are still going deeper into structure. Structure is to how we make our choices and then how we apply those choices together with the utilization of the tools that we have towards prosperity, towards success, towards transformation. You've been looking at yourself, you've told yourself, these are the areas that I need, or this is the particular area that I need to transform in my life. And so, after having gone through the process of awareness, you know exactly what your definitive aim is. Like I did give you an example that I have looked into my life and I told myself that the main area that I would need to transform in my life has always been my character. I desire a solid character. Hence, there is things that I need to do for me to get that solid character, or at least go towards that solid character. Let me give you an example of how things go. You think that you really want it, because it's not all about what you need to do, but it's all about how much you want it. How much do you really want to transform this particular area of your life? Your finances, maybe, your relationships, your parenting, your career, your spirituality, your health and fitness, and amongst other areas of your life. How much or how bad do you really want it? That's the question. I'll give you an example of how other people are doing it. Let's look at elite performers. We're looking at sports people and maybe entertainers. Give you an example, maybe if you follow football, Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe Lionel Messi, to just be politically correct. You know, these are elite performers in the sports, in football. You could look at other sports like the late Kobe's, even the Michael Jordans, whose progress has always been documented. How do they go about it? Remember, we're speaking of people that are earning more than 500,000 pounds per week. Do you want to go there? Do you want to reach that point of eliticism? Let me show you how they go about it. Let's take, for instance, Cristiano Ronaldo. 10 years or even 15 years ago, he probably sat down with his coach and all his advisors and said, I would want to win the Ballon d'Or. I would want to win every medal, every accolade that I can ever, that ever exists in football. And he didn't just have it in his mind. He also put it down on paper, or at least he had something that was structured. And he started asking himself, how much do I really want it? And when you really want it, the effort that you put into that will be insurmountable. And he said, for 7 days a week, I am going to work on this. So I play once, sometimes maybe twice a week, but so there's 6 days left. For these 6 days during the season, the football season, I am going to sweat my backside. Sweat my backside every day. If it means working, training more than 12 hours a day, I am okay with that. And he sat down and said, for me to improve maybe my stamina, maybe my physicality, maybe my mental approach, and all these other things, I would need to have different coaches for different things, different trainers, different mentors, and different people to look up to. But I would have to study this. I will have to bring people that have studied this who will impact in my life in these different sub areas of my one goal. to be successful, to be an elite performer in this sport. This is what you need to do. This is why Cristiano Ronaldo is earning more than £500,000 a week. How much do you earn per week? And how much effort do you put towards doing that? You're probably saying that I went to university, I went to college, and I studied this, so that should be enough. Just a meager 5 or 7 years in tertiary education. And you think that you're elite? That is your problem. Sit down, think about it, and say, if I want to progress in my life, if I want to be successful in my career, for example, if I am just a senior, maybe even a junior at work, but I want to be at management in 5 years' time or even 3 years' time, what must I do? Forget about what you do during work. It's also okay. Apply yourself, give it the best that you can give it. But look at the time, your spare time, the time off work. What must I do? Get your weapons. Get in the grind. Study, study, study. First study yourself and then study the ways as to how you can improve yourself. Make it a point that every day after work, you dedicate some time towards perfecting your art and being the best. I am not saying taking work home and grinding as in putting in extra hours in your work. No, I'm speaking here of developing yourself. I'm speaking here of incremental, continuous improvement of yourself. If you want to be maybe to transform your spirituality, what do you have to do? Study spirituality. I'm not saying, yes, you will also have to practice those things that you're studying, but study, sit down and say, what really is spirituality? If you want to meditate, first study meditation. What really is meditation? And what are the different types of meditation? And how can you apply yourself better? What are the different structures that you need to combine into being the best in meditation? This is what you have to do. Sit down, make a plan, and say, every day of my life, or at least how many days a week, I am going to give it how many hours or how many minutes a day of grinding and being my best. That's the only thing that you need to do. If you're an accountant, you sit down. There are so many things that have to do with accountancy. You have an area of accountancy that you want to perfect in your life. Study that. Study that. Yes, there is formal study as in going to school, which is also a good thing. But improve yourself. There are so many different methods that are coming every day. This world is now changing. And the good part is that there are so many ways that you can educate yourself. There is so much information in this world. Just click off a button, you get whatever you want. Even the crazy things that you want in life now, you just click a button on your phone and the screen just gives you an infinity of choices. You have to do that. There are so many masterclasses out there on anything that you'd want to do. Masterclasses in aerobics, masterclasses in diet, masterclasses in even in engineering or even in business, any other area of business or entrepreneurship. There is a masterclass for that. But unfortunately, most of the times when you knock off from work, where do we go? We go TV. Or sometimes when we're utilizing this technology, what do? Social media and all these other crazy things. And the other thing is, when you are a business person and you think that reading, media, conventional and even social media articles about your industry, it does just a little bit also get included into how you can study to be more successful. But There is better things and there's better ways of doing this. There are some proper experts, because most of what's in the media anywhere is just he said, she said, and mostly opinion, while there are some experts who will help you to do it the way you would want to do in order to improve. A masterclass in maybe in psychology, if you want to be a psychologist, a masterclass in any other area that you would want to improve in your life. And this is what I do myself. I do coaching, and every day I study how to be the best coach in all the areas that I have chosen. I want to be the best transformational speaker. I want to be the best transformational coach. I want to be the best transformational writer. And I study writing. Of course, I did study a little bit of writing at tertiary school, but now I study how to write a bestseller. And you cannot write a bestseller if you don't study those things. You cannot improve your channel on YouTube if you don't study YouTube, the algorithm, where how you can utilize and utilize especially online marketing. These are the things that you need to do all the times. And if you don't handle that, you will always have issues. I am telling you that. You need coaches, you need mentors, you need teachers, you need time. So dedicate time, have a plan, bring in, if you want to be maybe a singer, you need somebody to teach you how to sing, to teach you how to interpret compositions, to teach you maybe to coach you on your voice. We all need coaches for all those things. I need coaches. I have coaches. I have people out there who teach me how to do things. And this is how you have to go about things. Look around. Like I said, internet, there is so much. If you go online now, there is somebody out there who's coaching on free, for that matter, who's coaching on an area that you're interested in developing in your life. And this is how it comes to you. It won't come to you if you don't go for it. How much do you want it? How much do you want to be an elite performer? How much do you want to be paid a premium for your services? But you can't tell me that you'll be working 9 to 5, and then after that, after work, you go and sleep or whatever, do some things that are not improving your profession or your area of expertise, and then you expect to be paid premiums. You will only be paid these monthly peanuts. It's fine for you if you're okay with that, but I'm telling you, if you want to be elite, if you want to be paid premium, make sure that you start expanding the time you are perfecting your art. If you don't do that, stay on the slow lane. It's fine. I am Ngobawin on Today I Am Wealthy. It's been a pleasure. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like as well, share and also comment. But always, always know that we appreciate you. Love, peace, harmony, and power.